Good morning, everyone. Am I audible now? Okay, wait 1 minute. You are all belonging to business finance and third sim. This is. Can anyone respond, please? Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, just we recall what I explained in previous classes. So just you listen. Just I briefly explain about the. Okay, you are asking me which unit you are explaining me. Okay, wait, I will tell you. In previous class, I explained the introduction relating to the business finance and second black financial market. This is the financial market regarding first slide. Explain this about the what is financial market and different types of financial markets. This is the first slide regarding the second black, that is financial markets, and theory part. First and second blacks are the theory parts. So you go through with what you have in materials. Go through with materials, and I'm explaining now problematic part, that is financial decisions. In this financial decisions, we have two units. One is cost of capital, second one is capital structure. So up to last class, I explained the regarding this cost of capital subject, cost of capital unit, and today I discussing about the capital structure. Okay, some other classes are going on, so I think you are disturbing that regarding that voices. So you listen. I will tell. Okay. Don't bother about that. I will explain clearly. Just you listen what I'm saying and read once after completing of or after sorry after completing of class, you just go through your books and read the content regarding our today's topic. Okay, in previous class I explained the black two, that is one is uh, financial market, that is this one slide is explains the all about the second block, that is financial markets. Sorry, I don't have book, so I'm explaining orally, so you understand my problem. And okay, I will tell you. Yeah, capital structure. And before that capital, wait. Up to 138 now, up to 138 today we are cost of capital chapter is not over. Today it will take around 10 minutes, I think. After 10 minutes we go to next unit, that is capital structure. So first you listen the cost of capital, that is different types of debts are there. One different types of sources of finances are there, that is equity share capital, that is second one is debt one, third one is preferential shares. So in previous class we discussing about the cost of debt and cost of preferential shares. Now we discussing the cost of equity, discussing the regarding the this is this slide we are today we are explaining. Okay, cost of equity share capital. In this cost of equity share capital, uh, how do we find the cost regarding the equity shares? So different types of methods are there, that is dividend price approach, second one is earning price approach, third one is growth approach, fourth one is realized yield approach, fifth one is asset pricing model. So these two are not necessary, just for exam point of view these two are not important. But in theoretical part they are asking the explain the cost of capital and different types of, and also explain the different types of cost of capitals. So then you describe the each one, that is cost of debt and cost of preferential shares. This in that cost of debt, you discussing about the cost of redeemable preferential, cost of redeemable debt and cost of irredeemable debts. Second one is cost of preferential shares. In the cost of preferential shares, you explained about the cost of redeemable preferential shares and cost of irredeemable preferential shares. So coming to the third point, third source, that is equity. This is the main source of any company, that is equity shareholder. Any equity, any share, any company, the particular they any company have their particular owners. Equity shareholders are the actual owners of particular company. So these equity shareholders getting only share in the profit, not the other sources. So how much cost we incurred, we taking the money from the equity shareholders, how much cost they pay, and how much cost company will repay to the equity shareholders. That is that for calculating that cost of equity, we use this 5 types of methods. The first method is dividend price method, and second one is earning price method. Third one is growth price and realizing yield. Last one is capitalized pricing model. In this first one, earning price approach. Second one, earning price method. In this earning price method, we use the formula that is cost of equity equal to E by P. It means E means current earning per share. How much in this particular financial year our company earning the profits. That means current earning per share, that is EPS, earning per share, and market per share. Okay, it is available on internet. So, and every day our company share value, it will be increased or decreased based on our performances. So that price. So how we will calculate the earning price approach of cost of equity? That means we using the formula of E by P. E means earning per share, that is earning per E means earning per share, and P means current market price. And this is the dividend price approach. That is cost of equity K is equal to D by P0. That means cost of equity, K is a cost of equity, D means expected dividend, and P0 is a market price. This basic difference between this means every time, every financial year, equity shareholders are expecting fixed rate of returns. In that particular situation, we used this both methods. Okay, that is dividend price method or earning price method. When the company paying throughout the every financial year, for example, in the previous financial year 2021, they are paying actually our share value is 100 rupees. On that 100 rupees, they are paying 10%. It means 10 rupees. Every shareholder, they get the 10 rupees. That is the last year dividend, and before last year also they are paying 10 rupees, and likewise every year they are paying fixed rate of dividend. That time we use the dividend price approach or earning price approach. So in this business financial book, they are everything. If we ask any problem regarding the what we discussing in the previous classes, so they are just simply giving the information regarding to the particular formula. Then we will find the which one is used in this particular formula, and then we will find out the answer. Okay, this is two are the one is dividend price approach, second one is earning price approach. Okay, and okay, this is the actual problem. A company has paid a dividend of 1 per share, that is face value is 10 rupees. Last year it is expected to grow 10%. This is a growth approach actually. After discussing of growth approach, we are come to this one. This is the growth approach formula. In the previous method, they are discussing about only fixed nature of dividend. Every year they are getting 10 rupees only. But coming to this third method, that is growth approach. In this growth approach, what they are discussing, just they are adding one thing, that is G. It means growth. Every year they are paying 10 rupees only, but this year equity shareholders are expecting more. That means this year expecting equity, our company performing very well and getting more profit this year. So automatically equity shareholders, they are expecting the more compared to the previous year. That is means the growth. So we are using the growth approach model for calculating the cost of equity. So here you see the cost of equity, that is D by P0 for constant dividend. And here, this is the growth approach. Same formula we are using here also, but we are expecting the growth for next expected dividend. And we are expecting the next period, we are expecting the more compared to the previous year. That is the growth and current market price per share. And today market price, how much it is. So that is P0 is the current market price. So we calculate the formula based on this the above formula. So see the problem. A company has paid dividend of 1 per share, and the face value is 10 rupees last year, and it is expected to grow 10% every year. So every year they are expecting the 10% more. Every year, actually, company every year they are paying fixed dividend, and this year to next year's equity shareholders are expecting the 10% is what their company may paying the every year, and that they are expecting the 10% more of dividend. So here calculate the cost of equity. The market price of the share is 55 rupees. So just we are incorporate the problem to the in this formula. See the K equal to cost of equity equal to D1 means dividend, that is how much they are paying 1 rupee, and how much they are expecting means that is 10%. Okay, so it is 1 into 1 plus 0.1 by, that is market price how much, that is 55 rupees, plus growth, how much growth they are expecting means 10 rupees, that is 10%, that is 0.1%. So you will use the calculator and find the formula. So find the answer, how much cost of equity for this year. This is the growth approach. And next one is realized yield approach and capital asset pricing model. And so this is not, realized yield approach is not a very important topic. So coming to the next one, that is capital asset pricing model. That is capital asset pricing model is okay, it is visible. Okay, this is the cost of equity under the CAPM model. This is the important model. They are all frequently they are asking the theory question or problematic. Just you listen this diagram, you will find the what is the CAPM. Okay, this well, it means CAPM means cost asset pricing model. Here in the x-axis we are taking the required rate of returns, and in the okay, here this method purely depending upon the risk and returns. Okay, you see the diagram. In the y-axis we are taking the returns, and in the x-axis we are taking the risk. Okay, how we get the return based how we get the return means we take the more risk, automatically it will reflect the same. Likewise, if for example one person X is a one person, uh, they want they have 1 lakh rupee with, in their pocket, and immediately what he do is, and simply that amount simply put it in the betting. So particular they are put that money in the cricket match betting. So immediate within 1 or 2 hours they get the return 100%. It means they if he put it the money in the market, put it in the that particular match, what they get immediately, if that match is win, immediately that particular X person getting the they're getting the double the amount. That means 2 lakhs amount he received. But if he lost the particular match, controversially what he has, that amount, total amount is loss. Based on this concept, what we explain, how much risk you take, and based on that only you get the return. Okay, here in the x-axis, they are taking the we are taking the risk factor. In y-axis, we are taking the returns. In this rt rf, here is a rf is a risk-free rate. It means, in we have 1 lakh rupee with us, we simply go and we will simply go to the bank and put it in that money into the bank account. Every year they are giving fixed nature, fixed interest. That is, for example, it will be, he will be giving 10 percentage of fixed rate of return. Our principal amount 1 lakh is safe, and every year we are getting the 10%. That means 10,000 rupees we are getting. That is the risk-free rate of return. Okay, and rm, here you see that that is K is equal to RF plus RM minus RF into beta. Beta means it is a risk, and RF is risk-free rate. It is, we expecting the more compared to the bank thing. That is, bank, what bankers are return to what we invest. That is the risk-free rate of return, risk-free, and RM is the market returns. Okay, beta is the risk factor. This is the formula for calculation of cost of equity. That is, KE is equal to RF plus beta, and into RM minus RF. So each one is, RF is a risk-free factor, beta is a risk, RM is a return on market value, minus RF is a return on risk-free return. Okay, you see here they are giving one problem regarding particularly this CAPM model. Calculate the cost of equity capital of H Limited, whose risk-free rate of return equals to 10%. Okay, here RF is a 10%, of forms beta equals to 1.75. That is the beta, and return on market portfolio equal to 15%. Okay, based on the above formula, we calculate the kg. That is, kg is equal to rf plus beta into rm minus rf. Each one we explained before. That is, rf is a bank rate of return, likewise risk-free rate of return. Beta is a risk factor.
టిఫిన్ అవ్వలేదు అబ్బా, టిఫిన్ ఇంకా అవ్వలేదు. టిఫిన్ ఇంకా అవ్వలేదు. అన్ని మూడు ఇస్తున్నాడు బ్రో వాడు. ఇడ్లీ అయితే 3, పూరి అంటే 3 ఇచ్చింది. డబ్బు పెట్టి కొంటున్నా.
డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వస్తుంది, మ్యూట్ పెట్టాలంటే ఎవరు మోరు కొట్టిన అక్కడ ఎక్కువ ఇక్కడ చేయనికి రాదా?
మామిడికాయ తెమ్మంటే ఏం తెచ్చినావు? మామిడికాయ ఏం చెప్పాలండి. చేసుకుంటే 2 రోజులు వారం రోజులకు చెప్పు కానీ
Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, I will explain once. Here, 10% means, for example, you are taking 100 rupees. Percentage means in the point of view 100. Here they are explaining. Wait. Okay, 10% means, for example, you have 100 rupees. In that particular 10% means 10 rupees is a exact value. That is 10 in the ratio, in the point of view ratio, we calculate this percentages. Okay, 10% means, for example, you have a 100 rupees. In that particular 100 rupees, 10% means 10 rupees. If you 20% means 20 rupees. Okay, likewise we are calculate the percentage through calculator. Okay, this is the CAPM model. In this CAPM model, cost of equity is RF plus beta into RM minus RF. This is the formula. Each one is, RF is a risk free. Risk free means we are not taking any investor, any customer, but they are not taking any risk regarding to getting returns. Okay, beta is the risk, how much risk we taking. Beta explains the risk factor. Okay, RM is the return on market. We put 10,000 rupees in the market in the morning. After completing 1 or 2 years, how much money we are getting, that is the return on particular market. For example, I am telling, and RF is a risk free factor. We incorporated this amount in this formula, we get the KE, that means cost of equity. Okay, above are the all that is about the sources of finance, that is cost of debt and cost of equity, cost of preferential shares. Okay, they are asking the weighted average cost of capital, using total cost, how much. For example, X company wants 1 crore rupees. Particularly that 1 crore rupees, they are getting the money from different sources. For example, equity shareholders are providing 50 lakhs rupees, and preferential shareholders are they are giving 20 lakhs rupees. Banks are giving 30 lakhs rupees. So 100 lakhs rupees we are raising the funds through different types of sources. Okay, this each one they are each sources of each fund holder they are expecting for they're losing the money. Based on that, we we giving the returns to the that particular fund holders. Okay, uh, for debt for debt we are giving the debt holders we are giving the interest, and preferential shareholders also they are getting the fixed rate of dividends or interest, and equity shareholders only get the returns based on what profits are they are getting, what amount of returns a particular company generate particular financial year. Based on that only equity shareholders are getting. So the above three are the different sources of funds. So we are for example they are asking weighted average cost of capital on particular time. In this before we discussing the debt formula and preferential shares formula and cost of equity formula. This three using the three cost we calculate the overall cost of overall value of the cost of particular company. So this is the this is the entire slides are cost of capital. From this point of view we concluded this our chapter cost of capital. And second one is, okay, second thing is cost capital structure. Okay, if you see the weighted average problem, in the cost of capital, up to this standard they are not asking in the examination, but for your understanding purpose just you listen. So following details are provided by the GPS Limited. So what they are providing means equity share capital is 65 lakhs, and 12 percentage of preferential shares capital is 12 lakhs. 15 percentage of redeemable debentures are 20 lakhs. 10 percentage convertible debentures are 8 lakhs. The cost of equity capital for the company is 16.330 percentage, and income tax rate for the company is 30 percentage. You are required to calculate the weighted average cost of capital. It means overall cost how overall cost that particular GPS Limited, how much cost they are incurred, how much cost they are every year, how much amount they are paying to the equity shareholders and preferential shareholders and debenture holders, how much money they are repaying. That is we are calculating using this method, that is weighted average cost of capital. So this is the problem. And so how we calculate the weighted average cost of capital is, okay, these are all the different calculation of weighted average cost of capital. Okay, this is the pro forma, and this is the sources. We are using different type of sources, that is equity capital, okay, preferential shares, redeemable debentures, convertible debentures. Okay, this is the amount in previous slide. this is what they are giving to us, and what they are asking is cost of capital, weighted average cost of capital they are asking. So we are incorporated the values, these values here. We total how much amount we are collecting the different type of sources is, that is 1 crore 5 lakhs. 1 crore 5 lakhs are amount are we are collecting the different types of sources. Okay, based on that we are giving the weights. This 1 crore 5 lakhs are equal to 1, that how much percentage amount we are collecting from the equity shareholders, how much percentage we are collecting from preferential shareholders, and how much money we are collecting the debenture holders. Okay, the entire 1 crore 5 lakhs is equal to 1. If that is 1, so the what percentage are we are collecting different sources of amounts, that is 0.619 from equity shareholders and 0.114 from preferential shareholders. Okay, this is the weight. This is the weight. How we calculated means, that is 1 minute. Okay, excuse me. Next, how we will calculate means 65 lakhs divided by 1 lakh, 1 crore 5 lakhs. So how we will calculate this value is for dividing this factor to this factor. It means in the upper side, that is 65 lakhs, in the below, that is 1 crore 5 lakhs, then we will get the 0.61 percentage 61. Okay, ratio 61, how much it is means, it is 0.619. Okay, so we calculated 65 lakhs divided by 1 crore 5 lakhs. So then we will get the 0.619%, 619, and then preferential share percentage, preferential share value in the particular one thing, that is 12 lakhs divided by 1 crore 5 lakhs. Then we will get the 0.114. So likewise, we calculate the weights. Okay, then 0.163 here. Okay, 61%. Earlier slides, we calculate the cost of equity for, so here cost of redeemable debentures and cost of irredeemable debentures, we incorporated these values into this formula, that is these things. Then we will get the cost of particular source value, that is 0.163, and likewise we are calculate the each one cost. In the before slides we discussing about this thing only. Okay, this thing only. Before we discussing about each factor, we will calculate the cost of equity. We use this any one method of this, that is dividend price method. Then we will get this amount. Okay, weighted average cost of capital, that is this means this, then we will get this amount. Okay, likewise we are calculating the total cost of capital, that is 0.1399, that is 13%. Actual amount 13.99%. Weighted average cost of how much we are paying means 13.99% total. Every year we are paying to the this for getting the money from the different sources of finance. Then we will repay. We are giving the for this amount we are giving the 13.99% of interest to the particular sources of finance holders. Okay, this is the weighted average cost of capital. So this method is not very much important. Just you for understanding purpose, I'm telling this method. Okay, and if you have any doubts regarding this, and you go and simply find out the solutions and problems. Okay, today we come to the next chapter, that is capital structure decisions. Okay, in this capital structure decisions we discussing about the mainly we are discussing about two things, that is one minute. Okay, sorry for disturbance. Capital structure. When we use this capital structure, means it is used for collecting the money from the different sources of different sources. So which source we used the getting the more benefit. So based on this capital structure only we find out the exact uh, best returns. Okay, so capital structure meaning is capital structure is the combination of capital from the different sources of finance. So different sources of capital structure is a different sources of finance. So different sources of finance means earlier cost of capital we discussing about the different sources of finance. How many types of finances are there, sources of there, that is one is cost of debt and cost of equity, cost of equity and cost of debentures. So these are these three types are the sources of finance. Okay, in this okay. Based on this capital structure means it is a combination of capitals. Capitals means here, capitals means one is debt or preferential shares or retained earnings or equity shareholders. These four are the capitals from the different sources. So the capital of the company consists of equity shareholders and preferential shareholders and long-term external debts. The sources and quantum of capital is decided keeping in mind the following factor. And when we taking the money from the different sources, we in the mind we are our mind we thinking about the three things, that is control, second one is risk, third one is cost. These three things are keep in our mind, and taking the money from the uh, different sources. That is, first one is control. Actual controlling power exists only in equity shareholders. So that is not in the other sources. That is, control means capital structure should be designed in such a manner that existing shareholders continue to hold majority of stake. Okay, what in the existing shareholders, they are getting the more uh, they are getting the more power, but they are not diluting their right to other persons. So we are not disturbing that equity shareholders value. And risk should be in the capital structure should be designed in such a manner that financial risk of the company does not increase behind the tolerant limit. How much we bear that risk, that level only we are taking the decisions. Behind that, we are not taking the debt from the outsiders. Okay, this is the second factor. That is the last one is cost. Overall cost of capital. In the cost of capital chapter, we're discussing about the how much cost we incurred, particularly in equity shareholders or debentures and preferentials. How much money we are returned to for using of that particular sources of money. So that cost must be minimized. Okay, based on these three factors, we are preparing the capital structures. Okay, and for example, you see the value of the firm. How we will find the value of firm? It means in the financial accounts, we find the net profit. Okay, we everyone preparing the trading and profit and loss account. In the trading and profit and loss account, in the last step, we find the net profit or loss. And particular net profit we call it as a EBIT. That means earning before interest and tax. Before we are paying the interest to the debenture holders and preferential shareholders and tax to the government. That means EB means earning before, I means interest, T means tax. Okay, earning before interest and tax. It means in the particular financial accounts, we are preparing the trading and profit and loss account. And the trading and profit and loss account, we find the last step is net profit or loss. That particular net profit we call it the EBIT. Okay, EBIT means earning before interest and tax divided by overall cost of capital. It means in the previous slide we are calculate the overall cost of capital. That is this is the overall cost of capital. Okay, we use the weights to the this cost of capital. We find the weighted average cost of capital. Okay, here see the overall cost of capital or weighted average cost of capital, both are same. Just here, just we are adding the weights to the particular cost of capital. Okay, then we will find the weighted average cost of capital. For calculating the value of the firm, a particular value, how much value particular company have, it is decided, it is based on that what factor, that is EBIT. That means earning before interest and tax divided by how much cost we incurred, how much amount we are paid to the equity shareholders or debentures or preferential shareholders. That is called the overall cost of capital. Okay, this is the explanation part where KO is the weighted average cost of capital. That means KO. Okay, that means this thing, the KO. And cost of debt, KD is the cost of debt. This formula, KD is the cost of debt, D is the market value of the debt. Okay, S means market value of equity. So don't confuse. So this is the base, this is the value of the firm. How we will find the value of firm means Okay. So this is cost of capital structure decisions. We are taking the cost capital structure decision based on what? This is the theories. One is net income approach. Second one is traditional approach. Third one is net operating income approach. Margulani Miller approach and trade-off theory. Picking order theory. This is all are the capital structure theories. This theories explains the reduce the cost of capital and getting the more benefit to the particular company. Which level we are getting that point? They are explaining the cost capital structure theories. Okay. For before that, we are discussing about what is means by value of the firm. Value of the firm means it is EBIT divided by overall cost of capital. Okay, capital structure decisions will decide weight of debt and equity and ultimately overall cost of capital as well as value of the firm. So capital structure is relevant in maximizing value of the firm and minimizing the overall cost of capital. So this is the important point. Why we are preparing, why we are discussing about this capital structure means we are relevant in maximize, we are getting the maximizing the value of the firm and minimizing the overall cost of capital. It means this is the overall cost of capital. We are minimizing this under that. That means 13.99% on it. It means it is the overall cost of capital of uh, particular company. So we are reducing. That means it is below the this 13.99%. That means it is 12% or 10%. Which one are there? Okay. So we are minimizing the overall cost of capital and maximizing the value of the firm. Then what basis we are maximizing the value of the firm means we are using this capital structure decisions. We are getting the maximizing the value of the firm and minimizing the overall cost of capital. This is basic concept of relating to the capital structure decisions. Okay, in this, why we taking the capital structure decisions means for what purpose we are taking the capital structure decisions means for uh, capital budgeting, for the purpose of capital budgeting decisions. For which type of capital budgeting decisions means for replacement of existing mission or modernization of mission and or expansion of the mission or diversification of other other productions. Okay, for what purpose capital structure decisions we taken means for this capital budgeting purpose we are taking the capital structure decision. That is for which purpose means it is a replacement of machinery or modernization or expansion purpose or diversification purpose. These four purposes we are taking the capital structure decision. Okay, then for need of the purpose is this purpose. That's when we will calculate it, which sources we calculate for internal funds or debt funds or external equity. Okay, this capital structure. This is the capital structure decisions. Okay, for this purpose only we are preparing the capital structure decision. Based on that only we are maximization the value of the firm and minimize the cost of capital. Okay. Okay. The following approaches explain the relationship between the cost of capital and cost of capital structure, value of the firm. Here we are discussing about the three things. In the previous class, we are discussing about the cost of capital. Now we are discussing about the capital structure. Okay. Tomorrow we are discussing the value of the firm. Okay. So this is the capital structure theories. Okay. First one is capital structure theories. Capital structure theories are subdivided into two types. One is relevance theory Second one is irrelevance theory. Relevance theory, it is relevant when we taking the decisions, automatically company will affect that particular decisions. That is, relevance theories are three. One is net income approach, second one is traditional approach, third one is Margulani and Miller approach with the tax. Okay, second one is capital structure relevance, and which is relevant means it these are two methods, that is net operating income approach, second one is Margulani and Miller approach. Okay, these are all the capital structure theories. They are asking every time, they are asking the theoretical questions regarding. Okay, just now time is over. In the next class we're discussing about this capital structure theories. Okay, uh, thank you one and all. Thank you.